Please tell some jokes. Why did you you're gonna change that, right?
That's so funny.
No, I'm gonna leave this.
He's gonna take this. He's not taking that.
Can y'all help me embrace my inner Fabio?
There!
Woo! Yes! I feel so pretty. I'm just gonna break a few laws and tell y'all what I wrote down from court. Okay, so this is actually really funny. Well, I shouldn't say this because this kid's in jail now. But so he got pulled over on a motorcycle, and the cop was like, "If you see blue lights, just stop. Just not. This is real legal advice, so take it to heart." So, could you imagine if this walks like you get appointed public defender, and like I walk in, and I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, for sure. All right, no problem, man." I'm gonna have to shave my head. So this guy gets stopped on a motorcycle. And the cops are like, they're asking him questions, and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna run your tags. I'll be right back." He didn't take anything from him. So this kid like guns it and like hops the curb on his little moped, but immediately falls over. And so the cop, and I'm not kidding because I saw the body cam footage, leisurely walks over to this kid and places him under arrest. And so now that kid's bond is $50,000 because he attempted to flee an arresting officer in a vehicle.
That's a felony.
That is a felony. That's a classy felony, man. Don't do that shit.
I know.
Don't run from cops. If an authoritative voice tells you to stop, just like Simon said, that's what that game taught us. You know, Simon says stop. Just stop. Okay, this one. Oh, so there's a crime. It's a felony. It's called criminal simulation. I thought this was like if you act like a criminal, because cops say that. I've had that said to me. It's like, well, if you act like a criminal, we're going to treat you like one. And I'm like, first of all, you can't do that. Due process. Second of all, what? But it just means like if you use counterfeit money. So it's not illegal to have counterfeit money, but it's illegal to use it. So I asked the judge, I was like, so should I try to stop bribing people with Monopoly dollars? And he says, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. This is, I forgot to write down, I think this is a class A misdemeanor. It's called criminal impersonation, which I asked the judge, I was like, so is that like if I'm like, I'm El Chapo? He was like, you're arrested! And I was like, ah! No, so that's if a cop is like, hey, what's your name? And you're like, Andrew Nicholas, date of birth, what do you say? February 13th, 1991. That's a crime, which I was like, I like my version better. This is stupid. A kid, he got asked by a cop what time it was. And he's like, I think it's 9:30, sir. The guy went that way. And it was apparently 10 o'clock and the guy went that way. So he got charged with an felony of filing a false report to a cop. Yeah, it was crazy. I'll end with this because I'm ending my time in Severeville. It's been a great time. I've been working in this office. It's been all women, which I thought was going to be like challenging because like I fart frequently. And so I thought maybe they were going to find out. And well, what's worse than my fart smell is my poop smell. But like, what am I supposed to do? Hold it? It's 8 hours, y'all. Like I gotta, I don't think they smell bad, but they say that most humans are acclimated to their own poop smells. And so I had this planned out. I figured it out. So I wait for all the women in the office to go to lunch. I go in, I turn on the fan, I have the Glade, and every time like a happens, I like spray really quickly. And I thought for like 3 months, I was like, I'm crushing this. Like they can't smell, like you can tell someone like did something in there, but you don't know that I just like destroyed the inside of the porcelain. And so one day I go in, and there's a little bottle of like poouriri where the Glade was. And if y'all know my history with poouriri, I originally thought that you had to like spray it in your butthole to make it work. Because there's no directions on the bottle. It just says spray before you go. And I was like, oh, well, that's where the bad smell comes from. So I like did it, and then I pooped. And it smelled fine, but like my butthole hurt. So I told this joke, and everyone was like, you do know you spray it on the water, right? And I was like, are you fucking serious? So I sprayed it on the water. But I feel like that's the most passive-aggressive way they could have told me, like, we know you've been blowing this shit up, baby. We know. It's so bad. We had to buy a specialty product that you thought you could spray in your asshole to cause it, but it's really not as good as the water. So it was a weird sensation, but I've already used half the bottle, and they've only had it there a week, so maybe I don't know. Talk to me after the show. You want legal advice. Woo!
It smells great. I don't know. I didn't smell a thing. Andrew Nicholas, everybody. Yeah. Give it up for that lovely poopery swathed booty. Your hair looks magnificent.
Thank you.
Coming up.